Weird Al Yankovic in 3D is the second studio album by American singer-songwriter Weird Al Yankovic, released on February 28, 1984, by Rock and Roll Records. The album was one of many produced by former The McCoys guitarist Rick Derringer. Recorded between October and December 1983, the album was Yankovic's follow-up to his modestly successful debut LP, Weird Al Yankovic. The music on Weird Al Yankovic in 3D is built around parodies and pastiches of pop and rock music of the mid-1980s. Half of the album is made up of parodies, featuring jabs at Michael Jackson, Men Without Hats, the Greg Kihn Band, The Police, and Survivor. The other half of the album is original material, featuring many style parodies, or musical imitations, that come close to, but do not copy, existing artists. These style parodies include imitations of specific artists like Bob Marley and the B-52s. This album marked a musical departure from Yankovic's self-titled debut, in that the arrangements of the parodies were now closer to the originals, and the accordion was no longer used in every song, now only being featured where deemed appropriate or wholly inappropriate for comedic effect. Weird Al Yankovic in 3D is also notable for being the first album released by Yankovic to feature a polka medley of hit songs. These pastiches of hit songs, set to polka music, have since appeared on nearly all of Yankovic's albums. Weird Al Yankovic in 3D was met with mostly positive reviews, and peaked at number 17 on the Billboard 200 and number 61 in Australia. The album also produced one of Yankovic's most famous singles, Eat It, which peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. This song was Yankovic's highest charting single until White and Nerdy from his 2006 album Straight Outta Linwood peaked at number 9 in the October 21, 2006 Billboard charts. Eat It also charted at number 1 in Australia, making it Yankovic's only number 1 single in any country. The album also produced two minor US hits, King of Suede, which peaked at number 62, and I Lost on Jeopardy, which peaked at number 81. The album was Yankovic's first gold record, and went on to be certified platinum for sales of over 1 million copies in the United States. Eat It won a Grammy Award for Best Comedy Performance Single or Album, Spoken or Musical in 1985. In October 1983, Yankovic began recording his second album at Santa Monica Sound Recorders, in Santa Monica, California. To produce it, he brought in former The McCoys guitarist Rick Derringer, who also produced Yankovic's first album. Backing Yankovic were John Bermuda Schwartz on drums, Steve J on bass, and Jim West on guitar. During the first recording session for the album, 5 original songs were recorded: Nature Trail to Hell, Mr. Popale, Buy Me a Condo, Midnight Star, and That Boy Could Dance. 2 months later, Yankovic began recording the 5 parodies and polka medley that would appear on the album: Eat It, King of Suede, I Lost on Jeopardy, Theme from Rocky Z, The Brady Bunch, and Polkas on 45. One of the first originals recorded for the album was Midnight Star, a loving ode to fictional supermarket tabloids. The liner notes to Permanent Record state that a Weekly World News article about the Incredible Frog Boy helped to inspire the song. According to Yankovic, most of the tabloid headlines were real. He spent several weeks collecting and looking through old tabloids to find inane titles. Initially he thought that Midnight Star should have been the lead single for the album, but later relented and released it instead. Buy Me a Condo is a style parody of Bob Marley and the reggae genre in general. Mr. Popale is a song discussing the inventor Samuel Popale and his myriad inventions of varying usefulness. Musically, it is a style parody of the B-52s, something that Robert Christgau once said exploits Yankovic's otherwise fatal resemblance to Fred Schneider. One of the backing vocalists on the track is Samuel Popale's daughter Lisa Popale. When recording the song, Yankovic came across an article about Lisa Popale and her singing career. Later he asked her if she would be interested in appearing in the song, to which she agreed.